Hello, my name is Builder Sukia, and today we're making a new player guide for all you new players coming to GBGW. I also want to let you know, in the descriptions, there will be a timestamp for everything that you're looking for, or simply something that you were just looking for and want to know about. But before we get started, we'd like you guys to make sure you smash that like button. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. We have a lot to talk about. I do want to let you know, if you're looking for a specific thing, I will have a link in my descriptions for the timestamps if you're looking for a specific part that I'm talking about. Also, I will, in certain times in this video, I will tell you to click on this little thing on the top recommending you that video for that section. Okay, but let's go ahead and get started. We have a lot to talk about, so let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start off with the mission tab. This is where exactly where it's going to begin. I would really recommend you to go into the tutorial mission. I have a series on the word tags that should be popping up on the top here. This is going to tell you about the job license, the controls, and the basic controls to the game. So this is going to be your first step into this area, so definitely take your time and figure out how the game plays from this by itself. Alright, so after you finish the tutorial stuff, go into story. This is where you're going to get so much horror from. This is where you're going to be able to unlock a lot of stuff into free missions. This is where you want to start, but I know that you're probably at this point lacking hearts and stuff that can actually complete this, but we'll get to there at this point. But I'm just gonna let you know, you want to make story mode your priority. It's going to help you level up, it's going to help you get some more horror, it's going to help you unlock free missions, and there's so much horror in there that I recommend you just save all of it for the day your favorite banner comes, or a Sokai banner. And because I'm gonna tell you, there's gonna be ways for you to get so many parts, man, so many parts. But there are 15 chapters. There's 15 chapters, and that means there's 15 free missions, and we're gonna go to that next after I show you. There are side stories. These are mostly events that we'll get for the events we get every week, and it's pretty cool that they are showing it here. You can, I think you can still go inside these and actually see the story mode of it, of the side story, but you won't be able to actually do the event itself. But let's go ahead and go to the next thing here. Next is the free missions. I wanted to let you know, like I said, there's 15 free missions. There's a normal, there's a hard, and then there's a very hard. You can tell I have not done the very hard yet or completed the hard yet, because there's so much horror in these free missions. I highly recommend you to start working towards these if you're new to the game and you haven't put your money into the game yet. So this is where you're going to unlock a lot of potential for horror by itself, because I mean I'm keeping it as a when I come back, I need some more horror. This is where I'll come to collect some of it. But the normal is pretty simple. It's not that hard, but once you get to the hard stuff, it will get a little bit difficult for you. And then the very hard is mainly for your chances to get some gear pieces for your arms, no, for your legs. But we're going to talk about that later, and we'll get there. But free missions is where you want to head once you get a chance after you beat the story mode and start getting some more, accumulating some more horror. Next, we're going to go to the daily missions. Yes, it says daily, but I highly recommend you not to do these just yet. I feel like you're not going to need capital at this point. I would wait to do the events and start collecting your daily tickets. I recommend you to start using your daily tickets more than wasting your energy on this. This is not worth your time of using your energy. You want to use your tickets on this because you're going to want to use all your energy on the events and free missions itself. Okay, and those actually change every day, so every day there might be capital and maybe arms and stuff like that, but again, you don't have to worry about that stuff as much. Next, we're going to talk about the multi-missions. Multi-missions, these have been here for a long time, and one day I do hope they add some more multi-missions, but running these with you're gonna be running these with your crews, and at a point I will talk about the crews. Running these with your crew, or just running these to get certain paint. The best paint you're gonna probably get from each one of these that's separate from all of these is red paint for Red Comet. Off the Noble Path, you'll be getting the blue paint. Everybody does not like this map because it's so big and time consuming just to get some blue paint, but that's where you go to get some blue paint. And then the Day of Jugga is with the yellow paint. So these are where you're gonna be running mostly with your friends and in your crew basically. But let's go ahead and go to the next thing here. Now, prior to when I drop this video, there may be a new event, but right now, if you have a crew, you will have crew missions. It comes and goes, but this is something you want to run with your crew to get the big alteration tools from this. They want you to run this 20 times with your crew or by yourself just to unlock those things in the achievements. And like I said, we'll get there at a certain point. Right now, there are a pre-second anniversary going on right now. A chance for you to get Yuri and Rin from the story mode, actually. I think this is going to be a spoiler. Some of these characters, you ain't there yet. You're probably new to the game. You don't know when you'll see this character yet, but you'll get there. But do get these characters because they could help you in your journey also. But every week, there's going to be a new event from Tuesday. It resets every Tuesday, and we get the notices when we get a new event is on Sunday at 10 p.m. and then usually reset is always at 10 or 9 on Tuesdays. So that's how you know how to keep up with what you got to go against. Two, you're always going to want to look at your multipliers also, and I do the notices when they come out and talk about those. So those are one things that you'll see on my channel a lot. There's a lot of good channels out there that also do notices that you want to keep up with, and just figure out when the next warfare is coming or what else is coming out, right? And then we have the treasure missions this week, but I'm not going to go into that because it's not priority for the event missions. But the main thing you want to worry about is making sure you clear all the missions. Make sure you do the EX version 30 times so you can get a key that will unlock. So every Sunday there's a ultimate mode, and that will unlock the rest of your things for fragments and stuff like that. Now we have the regular stuff here. So we do have the O challenge. Oh my gosh, I missed this, man. This was the thing to like test your build on, bro. And there's a lot of horror that's sitting in this also that you want to attack and get. It's a good thing it's still here. You can probably get probably like 3k horror from this by itself, if I remember. I wish I would have made a new account just to like go over a little bit of stuff, but I didn't want to unlock everything again. But definitely do the O&O challenge when you get a chance. It is so fun. It is a challenge when you get to a point where you're ready to challenge yourself. Also, there is the GUNPLA Pass to Mastery. I would do these. I probably didn't complete these because they want you to complete these at a certain time to end up getting those pieces, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, stuff like that. I will go back eventually and do those themselves. But this is the area that's really time sensitive. So make sure you're taking your time every week, maybe a little bit of your time, or waste all your energy just to complete these events so you can get some stuff that will show up in your achievements, okay? All right, next thing we're going to be talking about battle sim. You are not going to be ready for this. I'm going to let you know now, you're not going to be ready for this. You may get up to like 10, but I guarantee you're not going to be ready for this at all. This is meant for people that has been playing the game for a while and they have pieces to attack this, but there's so much potential items in here. Like I can show you right now, like there's alteration tools. Like I have to farm these every week to get this, but I know a lot of people don't like the laps, but I think I enjoy the laps because there's rewards in there and something to do in the game also, and it utilizes all your parts in the game. So what I'm saying is it's going to utilize every part you have in the game. It's going to make you push your items to the limit, all your parts to the limit. And even what can help you in this too is if you're summoning every week and you got enough parts to attack this, you may be able to do it every week. But like I said, this is, I'm gonna say this is kind of like the end game for these not new players. So this is more for veterans and stuff like that. But you will get to a point where you have enough parts to get all of these nice items. There's even 1,000 horo in it for you to complete it also, so it's really good. Now we're gonna go to the last thing in the missions here is arena. Usually I will talk about the arena every Sunday when the notices come out, and it's either going to be 3-on-3 or 1-on-1. And basically we started figuring out the points and stuff from that. I'm not gonna go super detailed in it, but basically whoever kills the fastest gets better points, better score, and that's the way to go. And there's good rewards in here also. You get to SS, you will get some horo, some money, and some nippers from this by itself, and even some titles if you can get there. But lately they've been actually adding like bonuses to your build, so it's targeting melee defense right now this week. So, and it's single this week too, so yeah. All right, next thing we're gonna go to here is capsules. Oh man, I'm jealous. I'm very jealous because you guys, new players right now, are gonna have so much potential, bro. Y'all have so much potential to go through this. So we're not going to talk about Gundam Bakery right now. That's something that's going to be from the laps itself. Like I said, it's going to take you a while to actually get those coins. But we're going to talk about you get one free daily pull from the friend points capsules. You will be getting this Gundam in here. You could get extra parts for him. This is what you're probably going to be using starting the game. And what the friend points is, you want to have some friends that's going to have to, when they use your build, you get some friend points. So make sure you add everybody. My ID's in the descriptions. If you want to join my Discord, I have a lot of friends in there, a lot of GUNPLA players with their ID in there, and if you want to ask them to add you so they can help you out, we'll get some more friend points here. Next thing is we got the pilots. You get a chance to get one pilot every day. Sometimes you may get lucky and get a 4-star, boy. Sometimes getting a 4-star from this, it'd be pretty lit. And I got a blue one right now. I feel like I have all the pilots, but it's really cool when this ends up turning red and getting something like that. And then you have a daily part one also. So you can get lucky. I don't know if I have got lucky and got a red part from this yet, but with the fact that we can use 10 of our tickets now, it's amazing. So I may be able to do that. But look at this. All right, now we got the capsule series. So the capsule series is something we will get to eventually, but it does have all the series of Gunplas that you can pick ticket from, and gives you a chance to be able to pull on these, and you get exactly the parts you want. Not what you want, but from the series that you're looking for a certain part, this is where you can pull on to get it. But we'll be talking about this shortly to the end when we get into the shop. The shop will let you know where to obtain this. All right, we're going to the event. Now this is what I'm jealous about. You guys are so lucky, bro. So lucky. Starting from the full set capsules, you can end up pulling a full set from this, and this is what I'm talking about, man. This is really awesome. You starting this early and able to get some full sets, like I'm me getting Dragon Gundam. I actually maxed him out and alterated him also. You can end up getting a chance to get a full set. You get a full set red capsule, so I'm about to probably get a full set right here. 4-star. There's gonna be a 4-star part here. It's gonna be the same one. So I got, I didn't even have this one. So that was a good pull. I got Pale Rider. That was actually a really good pull. Missed from Missing Links. That's pretty dope. So you'll just be playing every day. Make sure you're playing every week, and you will get those from the events, and it will be from getting it from your achievements also. And then we have guaranteed parts here. This is where I'm excited for you. I'm really excited for you because you have a chance to actually get some good parts from this. It's going to be a journey of getting all these parts, but there's a lot of ways that you'll be able to get some things. You have a free step up here. I probably can do all 7 now. I haven't been summoned on this for a while, but you also have free summons here, and I have like 39, but we're not here to summon. But these parts here is going to help you really grind in the game and get you to where you want to be, so you can do the laps and other stuff with your friends and everything. Now we're going to go to the reprint. So this, you want to make sure you're paying attention. Every Sunday they will announce literally what's coming out, and you want to be careful with these. You kind of want to look up like from people's old videos if these are good suits. I know GNL server has a lot of good details on everything. Actually, speaking of, GBGW actually has a site on all of their parts, and it's amazing. And I will drop that in the descriptions for you guys too before you also pull on these. But I have talked about these before, so you can definitely find a video in the archives there. These standard pickups, you don't really want to mess with these as much, but you can use your green tickets on this. If a suit comes up that you're very interested in, I would waste only your tickets on this. I would not waste actual horror on this. Do not waste horror on this. You can get these guys from the premium pickup. For every month there's a premium pickup, and it works out for you pretty dang well. Now we're gonna go to the recommendation. This is where you'll know what to summon on every week. You have your I don't think these are gonna be here, but right now is our battle festival, and them some nice suits. But I'm not gonna go in super detail on this, but you want to pay attention to what you see in here, and there's alterations for these guys also. But the Battle Festival is kind of like the ideal place you want to use your horror on, or Sokai Week. I recommend not to summon on the standard pickup stuff, even though you can use your tickets on it. You can get it later on, but if you're excited for, like, say it's like Wing Gundam or something like that that you've been waiting for, I would go for it. But it's like Battle Festival and Sokai is the things you really want to attack, because the stats on those guys are ridiculous and awesome. So highly recommend those. And then two, some of the pilots are amazing also. I would also wait for Sokai 2, because you can literally, sometimes they'll bring alterated pilots, and boy, the stats on those pilots are ridiculous. But in the game, in the end, you really have to pull every week when it's talking about these build course, these build series builds that's coming, that they require you to pull every week. So I will not be going in detail in that, but one day I will have a video for the build course series also. But that is the capsules. It is a lot in there. Yes. Now we're moving. All right, we have this little cell phone here. It's basically gonna tell you your time, your battery life, and a lot of stuff you want to pay attention to. Like I said, with the notices, the events will pop up every Sunday, even when there's something important or something bugs going on with the game. They will let us know, and they will sometimes reverse that. They'll basically let you know what's going on, issues that's going on. And then you got current events. We got the live Crimson Clopses right now. We have the Gundam Festival with new pilots, and then we have the Step Up full capsules and limited parts. So this is something that you'll be paying attention to, knowing when the next GUNPLA is coming out, new banners and stuff like that. Next thing on the cell phone is your profile. Your profile, this is my build. Basically, you can change your entry. This is where you'll be changing your entry. You also can change it in the build too, and I will show you that when we get to that point. But you have your collections, all points, total data, job grades, and word grades. And then you have where you put your name, you have your titles, and then you have comment, and then cost limit, and then 100 followers or whatever you have. And then it also has your ID at the top, so if you ever want to tell your friends what your ID is, this is where you go to your profile. Alright, next is the friends list. This is where you'll make a lot of friends. You'll have a lot of people add you just because how cool your build is and stuff like that. You have a following list, you have the followed list, and you have the event list. This is something new they added. The event list is pretty much bingo. We'll have some builds GBGW wants us to fight to get rewards, or they may just put it in the notices and something that we could just go straight here and fight. And I love the fact that they did that for us. Now achievements, stuff I was talking about from the events and stuff. These are your dailies. You want to do these every day. You can get capital, do 4 missions, do 5 missions, do your 1v1 battles, and then you'll end up collecting your daily achievements, and it is 50 horo, so I recommend doing that every day. The normal, don't attack it too hard. You will get these eventually with everything you do. Playing with Infighter, you'll play with a lot of certain things, and you'll start unlocking these. And if you want to just go scrounge down here and just look at all of these, you can. Chances to get growth hanger tickets too, but where you're going to be collecting a lot of stuff is going to be from your event stuff. Let me clear this up for y'all real quick. Alright, so with the event with Ren and Yuri, they want us to awaken them 20 times, awaken 30 times, beat the laps to 20 so you can get all the rewards. From normal missions, you can unlock all of these, and you don't have to, if you don't have enough points from running and getting, you can get the suit from the normal also. Just do everything they ask in this list, and then you move down to normal, hard. It's going to start increasing better rewards here. This is everything that you're going to need. Then hard missions, and then you get to the hard missions. So these capsules, these little guys right here is very important, because this is going to help you every week. This is, man, like I said, new players are lucky right now, really, because we didn't have fragments that will help you get some 4-star parts, and you want to pay attention to those every week, and we will get there at some point here. And then you have the EX here. This is where you're going to get the greater rewards here. That ticket right there is a really good ticket you want to get. That key I was telling you about for ultimate mode, so you can get those better rewards, and that's every Sunday. But not a lot of people end up getting. Don't hurt yourself if you can't get all of this at one point, but it's highly recommended to always get these premium material every week. It is very important to do this, like serious. I'm being very serious with you guys. Play every week, get your premium material, because you can actually get two parts you can pick from any series, and this is going to help you in your new journey for real. And then we have the battle mode here. This is where you gotta actually put the whole suit together and get those material there. I have not did that yet. I need to jump on that. And then you want to, just like I said, you want to pay attention to get every single thing from your premium material. It's very important, very important. And then we have bingo here. There is a bingo. They want us to, so they want us to put the Zaku together and then you can get rewards for this. I haven't done it yet, but you can get, oh my gosh, bro, that's a lot. 50. Make sure you guys do the rewards. It's very important, because I didn't realize that the bingo is giving you this much tickets. That's a lot of tickets. It is very worth it, so you can alterate your build. And I do have a series talking about that, so make sure you guys check that out also. Last thing here is the gift box. You will start to accumulate a lot of stuff. Don't be alarmed if it's still full, because mine's is still full, man. There's nothing you can do about it but start getting more parts. All you're gonna do is accumulate more parts in here, and everything is going to fill up your stuff. So I will show you how to increase those at a certain point, but we'll get there. All right, next thing is collection. So this is where you'll go when you start completing suits. Instead of looking through the series and see what you got to collect, just go to that top right corner, bottom right here, and it'll unlock everything that you completed, so you can get their box art. So this is where you're gonna complete a lot of suits. This is where you're gonna be like, yeah, man, I'm a big collector, and you can get titles for these also. So it's very amazing, very amazing. And this is also how you're gonna unlock your box art. So you go right here above the collection, there's box art. So that's from all the stuff you recently collected and unlocked, basically. All right. we're going to talk about crews now. This should be on the top right corner. I have a crew. I have 3 crews actually. I have Dojo. This is the Dojo 1. We have a Dojo 2 and a Dojo 3 for JP, for Asia, for the Asia servers, and Jazz runs that one. But I highly recommend you to get in a crew right away. Why is that? Because there's a crew shop, and I do have a video talking about crews, so click that on the top there, and I will have a link in the descriptions for you to click on that if you're looking towards crew stuff. Certain weeks we don't up our shop all the time. We only do it every other. We'll do it every other week instead of like pushing to get that stuff. But the shop, man, boy, the shop has everything you need for your upgrade custom abilities and all that such jazz. This is where you're gonna spend out. You're probably like, bro, why does that cost so much? Because the game gives you a lot of capital. It gives you a lot of capital. You have your achievements and you have your daily missions. Daily missions are hard. They are hard. They made it harder now, and I love the fact about they did that. But definitely you want to get in a crew so you can get those crew shops stuff. All right, and we're going to talk about the stash. So this is going to reset every 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. your time. That will reset every time for you. So make sure you grab it before the next one, because you will lose the other one, by the way. All right, now we're going to go on to the photo studio here. This is your gallery. You only get 8 spots, and I hate that. I do want to make more, but I used to do these for my challenges and make them right here. I do challenges on the channel, so if that's something you like to see, I recommend you to stab that subscribe button. And after the tournament, I will be bringing the challenges back, but this is something where you're gonna have a lot of fun making the awesome pictures of your GUNPLAs. There is a gallery where they have trending pictures. People really get into, whoa, wow. People really be getting into detail with these. They have recommendation, they have follow, they have the likes and such jazz. And then they also do contests. So definitely follow GBGW on their Twitter page and their Facebook page, because they will announce contests like this. The last one they had was a Halloween contest, so I don't know when they'll bring another one, but I thought this was the dopest thing I ever seen. All right, now you're probably wondering what this beauty is up here. Alterations. Woo! This is the game changer. This is the game changer when it comes to power, and this is one of the things I was telling you, that you want to be in a crew. It's very important for you to get in a crew, because you'll end up pulling a lot of Kefers, right? And the legs are so good. I like the legs. They do a lot of damage. Getting these alterated, they do damage. Alteration is going to probably require you level 5 or level 6 to alterate these parts, but you also are going to need light alterations, and you can only get these from being in a crew with your crew points. So every week, whatever SS1 or SS2 or whatever you've been getting on your crew, you will get these alteration tools here. So you have your limited, so these guys won't be here long, so make sure you pay attention to these. If you see something in here that you have, I would get it alterated so it can help you in your game. Now we have the permanent. These will go anywhere. These will always be here, so make sure you pay attention to these. There's a lot of game changers in here, so like Gundam Exia, Gundam Exia was the first one to get alterated in the permanents. So I highly recommend you guys to go probably after Exia and then alterate him. It can probably help you through the game. But if you're just looking for certain parts, like you should, is definitely go here because it is permanent. Anything you see in here right now from the day you're watching this is where you're gonna go pretty much for alterations. But this is basically the place to power up your suit to the ultimate power, basically. All right, your Gunpla build, you can click on your Gunpla right here, or you can click on this box down here and go into Gunpla list. It's the same thing, but you go ahead and click on Gunpla build. It's gonna take you to your first suit. This is my stab shot, Strike Freedom. You'll end up getting 10 spots. I use the bottom 2 for events so I can get my bonuses. It will show you the bonuses right here. So every week you don't have to pull, but if you want to pull, you will get like a 700% of helping you get more items from the more coins, a lot more coins, so you can get everything out of the shop in the week much faster than actually grinding out the whole week to get the points from stuff what I'm doing down here. But the normal stuff, this is what's gonna be basically showing when you do free missions, when you do the events. This is where you want to put your builds, and this is where you go. Free, so the top one is your online entry. Like I said, from your profile, you can do it from your profile, or here you can put it on the top here. And these are also like free builds where you can put basically the same pieces on these 3 sections, and it won't be like take it away or anything like that. And then you have your free squads. So this is going to be mainly for your squads for PvP, and this is just basically making your squad. I have not made one yet. I'm still messing with this myself, but this is where you're going to make your free squads. Also, you want to go down to this little box down here, and it's going to take you to your gears. There's a lot on this. I have a video on gears, so if you want a more detailed thing on gears, go ahead and click on that link above, or it will be in the descriptions for you to find that video, or just look it up and you will see my video pop up for those things. Right now we only have 4 total gears right now. One day we're looking for the next update where we'll get the last legs for this, but we also have custom abilities. This is something that you want to attack from being in a crew. You want to obtain those things every day so you can get this, but this is only available when you are in your limit burst. The bottom here will give you a certain stats, and you'll get a bonus stats based on how many basically how many parts you required in the game. If you have up to 130 parts in the game, not parts but completed sets, you'll get a bonus activation there. Also, you have skins, something I'm gonna be talking about pretty much soon. It's right after this. And then we have, like I said, I'm not gonna go in super detail to the gears. I do have a video for that, so definitely click on that if you want to know more about the gears. But that's where it's located for your suit, in this bottom corner for yourself. All right, next we're going to be talking about the skins, custom skins. Ooh boy. I have a video on custom skins. It should be popping up on the top now, or like I said, look in the descriptions, it will help you with that. But I'm not gonna go in detail in it because I already have a video for that. But skins, man, is another game changer. It really is going to help you a lot on your build, so you can have more traits versus skills, and that's something that you really want to check out. I would highly recommend you to check that video out for skins. but you will only start off with one. You will have to actually purchase more skins with 5 tickets or 500 horo. I recommend, as you're a new player, just focus on the one build you have, and later on you may accumulate more tickets to do that, but I highly recommend you're going to want to start upgrading your box so you can get more parts. But that is the skins. It's going to be on this corner over here, and then you have painting. The only time you can paint is on your skin. If you can paint on your skin, but you also can paint on your build also, so keep that in mind there. Now build training. So there is a little thing here, it says build training and growth hanger. You can click on that, or you can click on this BT right here in the bottom right corner. So highly recommend you to do this every day. Why is when you finish this, I know you're not gonna have a lot of parts, but do what you can. You will get this option here. I also have a video on the build training, so make sure you check that out. Once you're finished, right, you get some points for you to pull to get some marks. You're going to want marks for your build. It's going to up the power on your build some more. And also, you'll obtain a 1 mark tune-up material every time you do this. You can get 5 every day if you're doing this every day. And if you get up to 40, you can get a gold one, and it can get you a alterated mark. And highly recommend you to be doing this every single day. Okay, and then you have this up here. This can convert. That converts your marks, and then you have this where you're able to go ahead and mix this around to get a marks for those certain parts. Okay, but also, like I said, I have a video on this. Make sure you click on the description on the top if you want to watch that also, so put that on your list to watch. Now the growth hanger. Now we're going to talk about the growth hanger. The funny thing is, my course hanger just expired today, so I gotta renew that, and we'll get to that point where I actually can show you too. Your free one is going to be your free hanger. You do have a ticket hanger, and the only way to obtain these hangers is from your being in the crew. You need to be in a crew, sir. You're going to want to be in a crew. Also, you can obtain it from your normal achievements also. Just look up the requirements in your achievements so you can get that also. But the course hanger is a paid course, and when I'm going to say it is super good, why is because I actually maxed out a lot of pilots. Not a lot, but just one, and it's going to take you about 3 months to actually get a part all the way to 99 just because of the course hanger. It's really good. It's really good. Next is upgrades. We're going to go to this little nipper. You want to click on this bottom tab again, and you see the little nipper that says upgrades. You want to click on that, and we're going to start from the list here. Basically, you have your list of Gunpla parts you have the parts you have. You're going to have like coins, tickets, old tickets you're going to have in here that you want to probably get rid of at a certain point when you start running out of space. You have your gears, what gears you have, and then you have your skins in this selection, and then you have your upgrade parts. You can upgrade your parts from here. This is something I actually just learned, that if you click on it, you can upgrade from there also, and you also can do the same when you're tuning up also. It will take you straight to tune up. So I thought that was pretty cool, but I'm always doing that inside my build by itself, or instead of doing it here. Recycles, I do have a video on recycling. Make sure you watch that before you recycle, because it is playing 50-50 with your parts. You can get lucky. I get lucky sometimes, and you can just absolutely get destroyed, bro, and it's bad. And also, you can sell some parts, but you're probably going to end up selling like your 1 parts and 2 parts, 2-star parts for now. But that's how, this is what the upgrade spot is. Now, we're gonna get into the last thing here. I know it's a lot, but I'm happy that I'm doing this. It is a new player guide. I know you're new to the game, and I want you to actually know what you're doing before you do it. So we're gonna go to the shop. This is the last thing here. There's a lot in here too. We got June Horo sale. So we're gonna start with the Horo chips. This is the best place to go. Man, I love Battle Festival. Why? Battle Festival will give you these 5 times only sales. That's going to give you 9K Horo chips, and there's 3 of them for $3,999. And that is, Battle Festivals is my favorite week. I'm actually going to get some of this before it disappears. Battle Festival in Sokai, you will get a Horo chip sale. I highly recommend not buying these at the bottom because you're going to get a better sale. Because literally Sokai, you have $7.99. You have $7.99, right? Versus when Sokai comes, it's going to be the same price as that, right? But going to give you 22K. So highly recommend you to just wait for Sokai and wait for Battle Festival that's going on right now. So just pay attention, stay woke, stay woke. All right, now we got buy a skin. I wonder when they'll bring more buy a skin thing out, because I thought this was pretty cool. I thought we're going to start seeing more event stuff like this. I would love to see more event stuff, but right now we just have the mobile doll, and it's there to grab for 21 bucks. It's just a skin. All right, and now we're going to go to the item course here. This is where you can get some cool things from. If you buy this, you will get exclusive tickets, and you get a pick ticket from like all these awesome builds. And I got this a couple times too. This is a good deal, especially on something you're trying to get. Definitely worth it. Now, the buying course part. Woo-wee. Let me tell you something. Everything in here is really good. It is really good. I do at one point want them to upgrade the Gunpla building course, because I feel like we're getting so much capital now. We're getting so much nippers now. I just feel like it's not worth buying at this point, but I do have a video talking about these courses, so definitely check that out right above here. But if you want more detail on these, definitely click on that video, and this will help you in the video, just like that hanger you just saw too. All right, we're gonna start off with blueprints here. So this is where you'll be able, those little scraps from the daily pulls you can do every day you log in. Those scraps can turn into getting parts like this. All you have to do is have leg scraps, arm scraps, stuff like that. Gears, this is where you're going to get those gears I showed you on your builds. You can get the chest, left arm, right arm, and that leg. This is where you're going to go, and I have a series, not a series, but I have a video talking about the gears and about every single gear that came out. So definitely check those videos out. Items, remember when I was telling you, making sure you do your build training. This is where you're going to go. I recommend not to get any, don't get the green, the blue, or the pink. Do not get that. The force, this one's the one you want to pick up every time. Why? Because you can turn it into a 6-star part if you have the gold mark tune-up. So definitely do that. I have total of 5 right now. I'm actually collecting as I go, but please stay woke and make sure you're using that correctly. And then you have your exchange parts here with the laps and such thing events in our events tab on mission, you will end up obtaining these fragments so you can get a exclusive ticket for that. And I have a total of 5, total of 3 for the AI pilot, so I can get an AI pilot from my picking. This is where you'll be able to get your alteration stuff here. If you're running low on one of them, you can come here, and they're giving those out. They're giving those out to us so we can alterate basically every damn thing. And that's pretty much it from the item part from this. And then remember I was talking about the multi missions on getting not skins but color fragments and all this stuff. This is where you'll get these from running those multi missions. You have some new ones in here that I haven't got yet, but those blue, anything that had blue, required blue, I'm definitely lacking some. And then you also can get some skip tickets here, but I have a lot of skip tickets. How long I've been playing, I have been accumulating a lot of skip tickets, and you will get there at some point too. Next, we're gonna go to the event blueprint. So make sure you're paying attention to this every week. I should start a series on, I may start a series on this, but make sure you're paying attention because event suits, warfare parts that they come back around, so pay attention. They will come back around, and they will come back, like I said, they will come back around. And make sure you pay attention because some of these may have some really good parts. That's a B, that's not gonna be very good. But you just want to pay attention to these because these are going to help you in the end also. And then these are, when you see the 3 pink ones, those are from the GUNPLA fragments. So we have Amazing Kefir, we have GPO2, and August Gundam. So this is really good also. So you can pick 2 parts from only one of these. So you only get 2 parts every week. So you got to choose wisely between the GUNPLA fragments. And I do have a series on that. Every week I will tell you what's a good part for you to snag from the GUNPLA fragments. Okay. Now you're probably wondering, what are those gold ones? This one is a build course series. And what you have to do is making sure you're summoning on the week that has the material. So make sure you're summoning on the, if you want this build, you must be summoning on the banners to get these materials that you want. Because these build series GUNPLA are so good. They're so good, man. I'm definitely trying to get this scythe. I'm not gonna miss out on the scythe because it will have the alterations for you. That scythe is really good, but I'm not gonna go in detail on that. Okay. We have items here. So say you didn't summon that week for the stuff you need. The next week you can summon on that, and then you can also get the stuff here to exchange for that, so it can help you. But that's really good to get. Woo! That was a lot, wasn't it? Now, the Horo Chip Shop. I will personally knock on your door and just talk to you real quick, because don't waste none of your horror on this. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't do it to yourself, alright? Don't do it. It's not worth it, okay? But this resets every 24 hours, if that's what you want to know. Now, the Capital Shop, there'll be some points. This resets every hour. Sometimes there will be like, mine's gonna reset in like 30 seconds here. There will be like something that's super expensive, like a exchange part or a fragment. Is super good, super good. But I highly recommend you not to refresh this either, looking for that. Just make sure you're paying attention to this from every hour. Now, the exchange. Now, this is a lot. So, So we got our event right now, right? We have the Johnny Zaku 2. His build is going to be in here. What you're going to do is kind of pay attention to all the parts, see if they're good or not. I know a lot of people that goes over the parts for this week. Definitely check them out. Check me out. I will probably put videos out if they're like highly important. You have your gears. They'll help you collect more gears if you cannot obtain these yourself at this point. So I highly recommend this for yourself. Also, the items. You remember those daily tickets I was talking about for your dailies? Make sure you snag those. It's going to have so many nippers in here for you. About 200 nippers for 30. Like, man, this is really good for new players. That's why I said it's so good for new players. And then even give you some of these out the week also, so you can catch up on alteration. But I guarantee you're not going to be attacking that right away as it goes on. And then you're going to have your word gear pieces. I always call it world gear, but word gear pieces. And then these also. The event exchange stuff is where you're going to be at majority of your time. And then also you can get some more skip. If you like bought everything, you just got points left, go ahead and get your skip tickets, brother. And then you have universal marks. This is going to be really good for yourself starting out, getting some marks and turning these into mark points themselves. I wish the gold ones was universal also. That would have been dope. But yes, and then we're going to freebie capsules. This is going to be from the build series stuff. It's going to be from pulling, getting your badges. If you don't use your badges at all from summoning, in a way, you can come over here and just spin your badges on this if you didn't pull. Oh yeah, I did pull on him, didn't I? I did pull on, dang, I pulled on Cloak too. Yep. But yeah, I didn't know those. So those only expired then, because it came back around. Okay, cool. Then you got your permanent. You will get some premium coins here. This is where you're going to spend your points on these fragments, so you can be able to get. So you're. Oh man, I ran out. This is from. You're going to get these points from Arena. You're going to get these Arena coins basically. Then you have the crew credits. Why I was saying you need to be in the crew, because it has the alteration tools. We have the arena coins. These is what I'm talking about when you're doing arena. Make sure you're doing this, but if you want to know how to get the premium coins, it's from selling your items. Also, we got the build course here. It does have these knife nippers here that can jump up the not alteration, but jump up the level or the trait. Never waste them on the top things. You should have like 1 billion of those. I know you're not going to have it at the beginning, but that's where you want to go. And then those exchange tickets I was telling you about, it has every series that we have right now. If there's a series that comes out during the week, it will not be in here. It will take literally 2 weeks before they get put in here, because people used to use those for the laps. And it has all the pilots here that if you're looking for a certain pilot, I will at some point bring the build series back also. But in special, this is from buying that ticket. That ticket you'll be able to look at all the Sokai and Battle Festival parts that's in here for $3.99. And that's a lot. And the last thing here, guys, whoo! So you have, like I said, I have 10 tickets right now. I can easily get whatever I want. I'm probably just gonna put these in, increasing my box a little bit, because my box gets full pretty fast. Items, colors. There are color, you get more coloring spots. For your loadouts, for your gears, I would stay away from these. The ones you're probably gonna be attacking more is getting the custom skins, and box expansion. Highly recommend you just focus on your box expansion right now because you're gonna be overwhelmed with so many parts that you have. But other than that, guys, I'm happy to say, woo! We went through everything. This video will be long. I will have the timestamps in the bottom, but I hope this helps you new players out, and I hope you have fun, man. Definitely check me out on my channel. Stab the like button, stab the subscribe button if this helped you in any way. And this is your boy, Builder Sukia. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.